Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Curseof and welcome back to another video. So today I'm here to talk about another brand new card that is being released in the Match of the Millennium Structure decks? Starter decks, yeah. And this card was actually brought to my attention by Monster Moss 94 in my Discord chat. As you can see here in my video recommendations I guess, channel, he posted hashtag Beaver Warrior OTK, and suddenly I realized the power and the potential in Beaver Warrior. So today, we're going to talk about how good is Beaver Warrior. So, Beaver Warrior is a level 4 Earth Beast Warrior normal monster. 1200 attack, 1500 defense, and the following flavor text. What this creature lacks in size, it makes up for in defense when battling in the prairie. So, at first glance, Beaver Warrior actually doesn't seem like much. I know a lot of you are looking at me right now like, what's the big deal about Beaver Warrior? Well, as his flavor text states, what he lacks in size, he makes up for in defense. And as you can see, Beaver Warrior is a 1500 defense point monster. And as a lot of you are aware, the most prevalent card currently in the Speed Duel format is Parasite. Paranoid. And if we look at Parasite Paranoid, he only has 500 attack points, while our big Beaver Warrior boy here has 1500 defense points. That means the current best monster, best card overall in the format cannot swing over Beaver Warrior in defense position or even in attack mode, but in defense position you will end up taking 1000 damage. That's a quarter of your total life points if you try to swing into Beaver Warrior with a Parasite Paranoid. And if you attack in attack position, well, sure, you don't take as much damage, which, obviously damages everything in this game, so, you need more damage, but your opponent will lose that Parasite Paranoid. So, Beaver Warrior can actually take on the very best card in the game, which is immediately amazing. Beyond just that, Beaver Warrior actually has some phenomenal synergy with two of the draw cards in the format, those being Common Charity and White Elephant's Gift. If you guys read Common Charity's card text, it states that you draw 2 cards, then banish 1 normal monster from your hand, or if you have none, send your entire hand to the graveyard. Well, conveniently, Beaver Warrior is actually a normal monster. So, if you do the if you do the draw 2 with Common Charity, you can banish Beaver Warrior for that cost. Now, it's going to be a really hard decision to actually banish that Beaver Warrior, considering, well, he's such a powerful card. I mean, he beats, the Parasite. But if you did want to, draw 2, and maybe you had a second Beaver Warrior in your hand, or when you drew 2, you got that second Beaver Warrior, then banishing 1 isn't the end of the world. So you do have that option there. Along with that, White Elephant's Gift states that you can send 1 face-up non-effects monster, and conveniently, normal monsters are also non-effect monsters. And when you do send it to the graveyard, you get to draw 2 cards, so this is also a +2, a +1, no, a +2! Yeah, it's a +2 because you're drawing 2 cards. So, and this is how you get around it. Maybe you just have like a bunch of Beaver Warriors on the field and your opponent can't get over them, and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to style on my opponent. I'm just going to get a +2 and drop off my Beaver Warrior. Not even a big deal. Phenomenal card. You don't always want to get rid of that Beaver Warrior because he's such a powerful card, but if you have, like, those extra Beaver Warriors just sitting around, start dropping them and just drawing for the fun of it. You get the style on your opponent. Can't go wrong there. And maybe you're not looking for that draw 2. Maybe your opponent just summoned a Relinquish and they're looking like a bad big boy Relinquished. But you're like, I have White Elephant's Gift. I could tribute my Beaver Warrior and draw 2. But instead of doing that, use Order to Charge. You can literally tribute your Beaver Warrior to kill any monster your opponent controls. It doesn't matter what it is. They could have a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, the highest attack monster in the entire game, and you contribute a Beaver Warrior to kill it. Beaver Warrior is honestly so powerful. He can even take out the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is so amazing. So you have an out to the biggest monster in the entire game with Beaver Warrior. Another thing too, as I mentioned to you guys before, one of the tier 3 decks in the format is the Spellproof Armor Machine deck. And that deck sometimes uses a card called Heatwave, because everyone is using these effect monsters. But Beaver Warrior is a normal monster, so he's actually completely unaffected by Heatwave. So your opponent activates Heatwave, and they think they're stopping you because you can't normal summon or special summon your effect monsters, but you're like, hey, joke's on you. I got 3 Beaver Warriors in my hand, and I can summon them all I want. But if you guys remember, the thing that Monster Moss did state specifically was Beaver Warrior OTK. So, why don't we look into that, as this is going to be the most viable way to play Beaver Warrior. So, if you guys look at Beaver Warrior's stat lineup, you will see that he has 1200 attack, and obviously 12 times 3 is only 36, so it would be 3600 total damage between 3 Beaver Warriors taking up your entire monster zone. So you might be thinking, how do you know, OTK then? Well, it's pretty simple. We have a lot of attack point boosting cards in the format, like Sword of Deep-Seated and Kunai with Chain. They give a 500 attack point boost. Well, if you're already dealing 3600 damage with 3 Beaver Warriors, well, bada bing, bada boom. You use your kunai or whatever attack boosting card you got, equip it to one of your Beaver Warriors, suddenly you have 500 extra damage. You don't need 400. You have a whole extra 100 damage to deal to your opponent. That's just insult to injury, just like drawing with Beaver Warrior. So overall, you get to beat the best card in the format, being Paranoid. You get to deal with the annoying Heatwave that the Spellproof Armor deck is running. You get to draw 2 with 2 different cards. That's a complete +2. And you can OTK your opponent with just one simple buff card. So overall, Beaver Warrior is the best deck. Beaver Warrior OTK is going to be the best deck in the format when the new set drops. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and also consider subscribing if you've been enjoying my content. Also, head on over to my Discord, which is linked in the description below. I have a channel over there called Video Recommendations, and I will be taking any video recommendations, because I'm going to be honest, I'm really running out of things to kind of talk about and kind of do. I do have another idea lined up that I'll probably go with in like 2 or 4 days. I kind of want to put something different in between, but yeah, another How Good Is video will be coming up soon, so if you guys like this, look forward to that. If you guys do have any other recommendations, either leave them in the comments down below, or head on over to my Discord and leave them in the video recommendations. Regardless, thank you guys so much for watching. Yikes. Stay safe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys all in a couple days, hopefully.